Hey guys, what's up? My name is Amanda and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, Find Feminine Awareness. I am doing a zodiac sign today. I actually got a new deck and I'm going to let the cards pick. Okay, boom, Cancer. That's too funny because we actually are in a wolf full moon Cancer on the 6th. So let's see. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurities. Okay, so Cancers. So everyone's really going through this, and this is what full moons do, especially when they're in water signs. Okay, they pull out, they shine light on, they intensify the darker aspects, the subconscious, the not so positive things, the things we don't really want to think about. Okay, it illuminates them, kind of pulls them up out of us. So this reading, like I said, it's going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It will be able to apply for all of the above with that intention. So let's start with some tarot, okay? Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, crossed over loved ones of the highest vibrational frequencies on love and light. Thank you. What we got going on for our Cancers? Knight of Cups. It was sideways, but I definitely want to take it right side up. So this energy is in and out. You could be dealing with another Cancer sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, so when it's coming in and out, or a fire sign. I'm just getting somebody keeps coming in and out and is messing with your emotions. Yeah, and you're struggling with a decision. Okay, Cancer, struggling with a decision. One would be best for you. You're leaning one towards one more than the other. Okay. And I definitely feel like this has to do with relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be Five Pentacles, leaving something behind. This could be job, career, or it could just be these negative thought patterns that we no longer want to hold on to. We are trying to let go of them, but there's like that internal struggle, that back and forth. And that's what happens. That's natural whenever we heal something, right? We don't really want to leave it behind because it's kind of like, so how can I express this the way the spirit is kind of showing me? So negative thoughts can be an addiction, right? It gives off like the dopamine or whatever. Even if it's not a good thought, our body gives off like the chemicals, like we need to have that behavior or that person or that thing or whatever, and we become addicted to it. And this could be anything, Cancer, so put it where it fits. I'm sorry to have a baby in the background. My oldest is with him right now, so if you hear him, my apologies. So let's carry on. Yeah, so this, whether this is a person, place, or thing, a thought pattern, because I feel like for some of you this is relationship, for some of you these are negative thought patterns that you're struggling with in the midst of letting it go, or just it could be a move of some sort, moving on from somewhere that's person, place, or thing that is not serving your highest good. And other people are affected by this, okay? Definitely other people are affected by this. So this definitely has to do with, that's terrible shuffling on my behalf. I'm not taking none of that. I will take these actually. It has to do with, your home life, private matters, things that are most important, you hold dearest to you, closest to you. The Magician, okay? And the Hierophant. Sorry guys, I'm back. That baby was getting a little too fussy. Okay, now we have the Magician and the Hierophant. Let's backtrack. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. If this is a person, basically this person is in and out. Although it could feel good, I feel like it's more draining for you, and they're more concerned about themselves. Now, this Two of Wands just talks about a decision that you've been going back and forth with for quite a time now, quite a while now, and I feel like intuitively you know what's best for you, but for some reason it's taking you a little bit longer to make this choice. Whether it is a job, person, or place, or whatever, it's you really evaluating where you are in your life and if this is really what you want, right? And I feel like for most of you Cancers that some of you are not happy where you're at. Okay, you're just, this person, place, or thing is not giving you what it is that you truly want, what you truly desire. So you have been considering. You've been all up in your head. You've been daydreaming, okay? You've been going down into the deep ocean like the Cancer watery sign that you are, daydreaming, imagining you somewhere else. So this could be a dream that you have that you put on hold for this person, or you just, it has nothing to do with the person. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force fit anything. If you would like a personal reading, you guys know my information will be in the description box right on your screen, where I can focus on just your energy and energy around you. So if you're not doing an individual reading, just take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Trust your own intuition. So if this is not a person, this is you not following your dreams, okay? This could be a job where you're at and you've been there forever, or maybe you haven't been there very long and you're not happy there. You have dreams, you have inspirations, you want to be inspired. I feel like somebody is actually inspiring you right now. You're watching somebody, you're seeing somebody that has the things that you want and desire. It could be on YouTube, it could be on TV, it could be in your actual personal life at a job or something like that, or just a friend of yours, somebody that you know that left what wasn't serving them behind and started chasing their dreams. They stepped into the unknown. So you're kind of envious of this. You're envious of this and you want it to be yours. And I'm here to tell you, Cancer, it absolutely can be yours. But first, you must let go of the things that are not pleasing you, that you dislike, okay? Because you have this energy where you're holding on to these things, okay? You're holding on to these things, unsure of, because it's the fear that's keeping you. It's the unknown of what's going to happen if I do this. But I can promise you, it's worth the risk, because you'll never know, really. How would you know unless you take the risk, unless you make the moves, okay? And the Hierophant here we have. This is talking about you diving really deep, Cancer, like you know how to do, but not into your problems. Not into your problems. Spirit wants you to dive deep into what is you, okay? The essence of you, your soul. Spirit wants you to get in touch with your soul. And as a Cancer, this shouldn't be super hard for you, okay? This shouldn't be really hard for you. Like, let your emotions feel, don't think. Stop thinking so much and try to just feel more. Get in touch with your spirit, with your soul. What is your heart telling you? Not your head, okay? Because I feel like your heart is telling you one thing and your mind, your head is misguiding you, okay? So this is that ego struggle that we're having here. Your ego, I do know Cancer struggle with ego to where you feel like the ego is you, but the ego actually isn't you. It's meant to be your helper. It's meant to be like the servant of your soul, of your spirit, of the light within you, the internal essence, the internal being that you are. The ego is supposed to assist. Now, the ego is never happy, okay? The ego doesn't have confidence. The ego is like this barking dog that we need to tame, we need to train. So this is why Spirit's saying, like, maybe get into some sort of spiritual practice like yoga, or maybe just go for a walk, do some sort of meditation, do something that really stills your mind and gets you in your body, connect you to your heart, okay? You want to open up that third eye and that crown chakra, because I feel like your heart is, it's not that your heart is closed, but we want that heart to align with the mind, and I feel like they're battling each other right now, Cancer. There's that battle going on. 6th house, sustainability. These are new cards too. We got number 44. You could be seeing that often, or the number 8, 444. These cards are new, y'all. Perception, moon. So moons definitely affect you guys quite strongly, and I would say full moons affect you stronger than the crescent moon or whatever, the quarter moons. I feel like the full moons, and especially this full moon Cancer that we have right now, of course, because you're a Cancer, you're going to feel it. Either it's going to be really positive or not feel so good. So whatever it is for you, because that's very individualized, that will really depend on the other placements going on in your chart. So Spirit wants you to change your perception on how you see things. Wow, that's crazy. Cancer again. Okay, so this reading was definitely for my Cancers. Immerse in yourself. Also, you need to take cleansing ritual baths or showers. Water is very healing for you, Cancer. I would take some ritual baths with intention, with some candles, with some incense. You can do it however you want, okay? There's no rules. But it's that intention that really matters. And setting that cleansing, clearing, quiet space for you. Because I feel like you need to be cleansed. That aura, your mind, body, soul, spirit, all that needs to be cleansed. And because there's so much chitty chatter here, I feel also your moods have been elevated. You might find that you've been a little bit more grumpy, especially with the full moons, a little bit more sensitive, maybe more, I would even say withdrawn, not wanting to be around so many people because that really overwhelms you, especially if you have children. You might find that you're a little bit moody and you don't want to really be around the kids or dogs or animals or a lot of loud noises, okay, Cancer, for you, because I just feel like that you are so overwhelmed. It just feels like, because you're not following your true node, your north node is what I wanted to say, your north node. You're not following your heart, and it's always going to cause that, like, that suffering and that resistance when we're not following our heart, because I feel like you're in a situation you don't want to be in, and even though you know intuitively that's not what you want, for some reason you're stuck here and you're waiting for things to change. You think that someone else can come and fix things, but Cancer, I'm here to tell you, honey, you have to be the one that makes these moves, okay? You are the master creator. No one's going to come in. And I need to, I say this with love. I always say this with love, but I promise everything I say is always for the highest good of all. But like, you have to save yourself. And like, I feel like some of you Cancer saying like, I don't want to do that. I feel like something or someone else can come and do it. It's kind of like you're waiting for this, whether you're male or female, this person, knight in shining armor, or, sugar mama in shining armor to come and save you, something like that, something along the lines of that, right? Or an opportunity of a shiny new job or more money that it's just going to come to you. Like, there's this waiting energy that I feel here. Like, you have to go get what you want, and also stop settling. Libra, balance. You need to be the balance that you want, that you seek, because it's feeling very off balance. Immerse in your true desires. Stop denying that you have these wants and these desires. So it's like this. I feel like also Cancer, you guys, the reason why there's this stuck and this stagnant energy when it comes to making this choice or this change or this decision is because you have this guilt. You have this guilt, and this guilt is actually tied to something that's much deeper than what's going on. It's something that happened to you in the past. Okay, something happened to you in the past. It feels very heavy. This is a loss, of an extreme loss. Okay, and it left scars, and that's why there's this fear around making this decision, this choice, chasing your dreams, or quitting this job, or leaving this person, or moving out of this home, moving somewhere else. You had disappointments. You had something taken from you, stripped right underneath of your feet, and it threw you really off balance. That's what this is talking about, this right here. But the universe is trying to bring you back what it is that you lost. But like I said, there's that resistance there, okay? Just changing that perception. Changing your perception. Okay? You are worthy. You are deserving. Good things are going to happen to you. Good things can happen to you, but you have to kind of align to that belief. That has to be your belief system. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. You have to truly believe that, because the universe will know if your perception doesn't align with that, if it doesn't agree with that. And right now, I feel like you don't always feel this way, but it's this full moon in Cancer, because you're a Cancer sign. It really illuminated the illusions, the things that we're not being honest with ourselves about, okay? The things that you tried to keep hidden, you dug a hole and tried to, like, buried it, and was like, boom, I'm gonna keep it right here, and as long as I have this state, it's buried, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But then that, like, it started to, like, grow into, like, this big annoying weed, right? So we have to deal with it. We have to go back, and we have to face it. That's all. And this is what's causing you to kind of be so emotionally, what's the best word I could say? Emotional, just, you're very sensitive, more sensitive than usual. And these are new cards also. I'm going to attempt to, guys, look. These are new cards and they're really sticking together. Don't judge me. Okay, what else we got for our Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising. Come on, come on. Definitely feeling this one. Attune to the divine. Attune to the divine. New moon in Pisces. Full moon in Sag. See the bigger picture. Wow. That couldn't be any more clear. So the bigger picture is your peace, your happiness, what you truly want. Okay, remember I was telling you, like, it's pointing this way, it's pointing to your north node, to where you really want to go. And actually, some of you, your north node in your astrological chart could be in Sag. I also believe that you guys have some strong Pisces energy too as well in your chart. New moon in Pisces, tuned to the divine. And this is what I was saying about really going within and connecting to your soul and your spirit, the divine being that you are, and letting it lead the way for you and help you face these fears and revisit this pain, this disappointment, this loss that you didn't fully release. With that, set that intention, okay? Because you, Cancer, you guys are another one of my signs. I can't talk. You guys are another one of my signs that like to do things on your own. Hard-headed, stubborn. And I say this in a loving way, not a bad way, right? Because I'm also those things. I'm also those ways. So I'm definitely not judging or anything like that. I'm saying it with love. But we can be, as a fellow water sign, I know this all too well. Thinking that, it's like we don't mean to, but we want too much control, right? And this is something that I feel like is really important for you. You want control, but you got to let go of it. You got to surrender to the divine, is what I really wanted to say. Surrender to the divine and fall back a little bit when it comes to feeling like you need to do, know, say everything. And this will help you still your mind when you release that control and you surrender. Right? If that makes sense, Cancer. So I don't want to keep this too long. Boom. Protection. I don't know why I knew that was going to come out. We have protection. Because your guides are helping you. They're protecting your heart from what happened to you in the past that's being illuminated for you. They're protecting you from this happening again. So you don't need to worry about whatever the situation in the past that is deeply rooted for you. Know that it's not going to happen to you again. Okay? And know that you're protected and you're divinely protected by your angels and your guides and your ancestors. And this speaks for itself, you guys. Some of you just need to set up those healthy boundaries. I feel like you're letting too much of your energy. They're showing me and telling me like leaky aura. I'm getting like leaky aura, which means basically you're not setting up boundaries. Boundaries are so important. When we don't have the proper boundaries, people can come and take our energy and we give our power away. Okay, that's why boundaries are so important. And I feel like, Cancer, this is something that you're learning. And that's a huge part of this decision. Because I feel like your boundaries are constantly being crossed, taken advantage of. Your boundaries are not being listened to. They're not being respected in this situation that you're in. And you know this. You're starting to see this. And it's starting to be to the point where you can't ignore it anymore, right? Boom. New life. Ooh, I told you, Cancer. The blessings of a new life are waiting right around the corner for you. You just have to release this. So those are your messages. I'm sending you so much love, so much healing energy. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. It helped you in some way. Please like, share, subscribe. Till next time, Cancer. Bye.